I'm here this evening with Lauren Siegner, one of the Ridgeview Raptors, one of my wrestlers, probably one of the ones that really makes it enjoyable for me to come to practice every day. How's everything going today?
Pretty good. Had a pretty relaxed Sunday. It
Good. And how was your Valentine's Day?
was good. Had some good sushi. Kind of
Nice.
went shopping a little bit.
Very good. So let's start. Let's actually go backwards to start. When did you start wrestling?
I started wrestling seventh grade, so
Seventh grade.
4 years, 5 years ago.
So how did that happen? How did you get started?
I didn't have much to do during the winter, and I was like already into the gym, like loved the gym. I liked boxing, just kind of messing around, but we have no boxing around here. So I was like, wrestling. And I had a bunch of friends that did wrestling, guys, but not too many girl wrestlers until I started wrestling.
Nice. And
Yeah.
so after you started, what is, from when did it become something I'm trying to do to something I love to do?
I would say by the end of seventh grade season, I loved it and wanted to really like indulge myself into it.
Yeah, you did more than just the middle school season. You started doing some clubs. So what else did you do on top of that when you got started?
I started out with Mat Rats Wrestling Club, and then I switched to Pirates and just went to a bunch of AAU meets, all the fun stuff.
So is there something that maybe surprised you about wrestling when you first started or surprises you about what wrestling is maybe different than the boys' side of the sport and the girls' side of the sport?
So once I really got into full on girls wrestling, because for my first 2 years, it was just, I was the only girl on our team. But after I like fully got into girls wrestling, I realized how much more we just move around, and I feel like we're more active on the mat than guys from what my experience at that time.
I You score a lot more points. You guys are always scoring points, always going for it, not those boring matches. Oh, we might have froze up, Lauren. Can you hear me still? Not those. Oh, we might have froze up, kiddo. Oh, are you back? You're back, kinda.
Okay, I can
Yep,
hear
you're
you
back.
now.
You're back. Good, good. I can always cut that. I
Okay.
can cut that stuff out. That's not a big deal. Sometimes that happens on Zoom. It just, so if it does, we'll
Oh
just
yeah.
wait and go on. Um, let's see, where were we at? We're going into this season. We'll go into your season now, or your high school career and season. Um, so let's talk about your high school career and season. You've had a very successful career, 95 wins so far in just 3 years. So that's averaging a little over 30 wins a year. You have been to the state tournament once. Um, what were some fun things about, what are some fun things about your season so far?
The people. I love not only meeting the new wrestlers like and meeting new people going to different meets, but mostly the people. I love putting in the work in the practice room. I love how much fun we have in our practice room. Um, just the environment.
Okay, now let's go the opposite of that. Something you've been struggling with, and how are you finding a way to overcome that?
Mentality. Going to state, making it to state freshman year to kind of, I wouldn't say I've been doing worse. I've definitely improved a bunch. Just like connecting that to the mentality and like what I've achieved so far in my career has been like difficult for me.
Yeah.
But I kind of just have to take time to think back, look at what I've improved on, look what I can improve on, and just take a deep breath, not stress myself out so much, slow down.
Yes. Um, from your freshman year to this year, there's been a huge, what I see as a huge, well, there's a lot of improvements in a lot of different things, everything you're doing. But one of the things I see is how you're able to handle loss and then come back around and turn that around again. What's some of the things that you could give maybe advice to others that struggle with loss, but come back, how to come back, right? That's the important part we're learning in wrestling.
Hmm. I've always like seeing my teammates go through loss. I tell them, give it 5 minutes, then it's gone. It's in the past. You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. Go cry for 5 minutes, throw your headgear against the wall, do what you need to do. Just do it in privacy. Don't let it affect others. Give it five, come back with a smile on your face, ready to wrestle.
Very good. And so you started taking your own advice,
Yeah. Yes.
very much so. So throughout the season, let's say we face a lot of obstacles. What do you think your toughest obstacle was this year?
I don't know how to say it, but just looking at a girl and telling myself, like, or just not even telling myself, but getting it in my head that, oh, I'm going to lose. For whatever reason, I know I'm a better wrestler. I know I can handle sticky situations. It's just been like mentality has been a rough thing this season.
And
But
that's
basically, I
probably
really
the
got.
hardest your hardest opponent's the one in the mirror, man. That's just true.
Mm-hmm,
It's always true.
exactly.
So, but we look at your wins for a career so far, just a junior, 95 wins, you have to have you've had confidence in matches and things. When do you think you found that confidence?
Whew. I honestly, even from freshman year, like starting out high school wrestling, I've had the confidence, like then I had the confidence of some of these girls are new. I've been doing this for 2 years. I know enough. There shouldn't be any reason I'm unconfident. And then, like, as the years gone on, as girls wrestling has gotten better, it's kind of just been, all right, you've been doing this. So if these girls just go show, prove who's better, who knows more, who can work harder.
So, so we talk about rituals in wrestling and pre-match ritual and getting ready. What's something you tell yourself before matches?
Just go out there, just do your thing. You've worked hard in practice every day, every season. Just go do what you've been working on.
Very good. Uh, Wrestling, a lot of people would say it's an individual sport. I disagree, and I feel like it's a team sport. You can't get anywhere without having those practice partners, without having someone help you with all these things. What's special about your team, and that what's something you'd like to tell everybody about the Ridgey team?
Our girls are very good at pushing each other, helping each other, no matter if it's diet, if it's what you're doing in practice, what you're doing outside of practice. Everyone's always there to kind of give their little input and just maybe teach you something you possibly don't know or just help you through something that's been difficult. Like, say you're not on weight, someone's going to be there to say, hey, you're going to get it. Like, it's all right. Don't stress it. Just get it off.
Nice. So you've had some incredible seniors come before you, and you're going to be
Oh,
stepping on. You're going to be in that senior leadership role next year, or actually right now. Basically, you guys have become the upcoming seniors. What's something that you're going to draw from those seniors before you that you're going to help maybe pass down to the girls that are just coming in?
their confidence, but not ego. Like Tatum, Izzy, Destiny, Dania, there was always confidence. That's what I saw in them, but there was never an ego. Not one bit. Even like being a freshman, I was scared of them. I didn't really know them. But as I started wrestling in the room with them and just being around them, they were so confident and so eager to wrestle. Like that just really drove me. And there was not an ounce of ego behind them either. Like they were not mean, they were not stuck up. I loved that about them.
When you get a chance to work with younger girls, like I know you go to some club practices and you work with some younger kids, or even the middle school girls. You have a sister coming up next year too. Um,
Yep.
what's some of the things that you tell them about girls wrestling that hopefully gets them excited about it?
Just have fun. Like it's a fun sport. Yeah, it might be scary, it might be difficult, but go make friends, go beat that boy's butt.
Yeah, you're
Just kick
fine.
butt.
So, what is something that people would probably never guess about you?
Just absolutely anything.
Anything.
I weld.
Yeah. So, let's talk about, well, how did you get started welding?
My dad. I grew up watching him weld. I grew up like we have a shop out here. He'd weld in there constantly. He has a welder in the back of his truck. Sometimes I'd ride around at night and go weld something for someone. But yeah, I always like kind of sticking around my dad and watching him do his thing.
Nice. And you've done some sculpting welding also.
Oh yeah.
You won a competition. Tell us about that.
My freshman year, I was very inspired by one of Troy's sayings, broken crayons still color. And I had a chance to make a sculpture for Skills USA. It's a club that we have at school. And I wanted the sculpture to mean something, something that has meant something to me. And I decided to make a broken crayon. It turned out very nice.
Yeah, I did. It was really
And
cool.
went to competition in March, ended up winning that to go to nationals in late July, early August down in um, Atlanta, Georgia.
And how did you do down there? Or was it a competition down there? Or was it just, so how did
Yep.
you end up doing down there?
I got 12th. Almost every state had like a sculpture entered. So that was very cool getting 12 out of nearly 50.
50-ish? Yeah,
Yep.
that's crazy. That's awesome. That's really good. You've got to do some off-season stuff. You've been gone to Florida twice. Uh, what have you learned from going down there and also being around some different coaches?
How well people are able to work together. Like when I went down there both times, especially the first time, I knew hardly anyone. Like I knew some coaches, I knew some girls, but not all of them. And just the way everyone connects and just doesn't care that we've never met before, and just how well everyone works together.
Who are some of the coaches you've had and what have you like taken from them?
I had Carrie O'Connor. Is
Yeah,
it?
Kara. Yep, it's
Oh,
O'Connor.
I love her. Her personality and just everything. She's so bubbly. I loved having her as a coach. Um, I'm blanking on
Trying
the
to
name.
I'm trying to think who you had last year. Did you guys
Oh,
have
Samantha. I had Samantha and Shay.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Two people I like a lot.
Yes. They were also very fun. I loved the rides going to the event center or whatever it's called
Yeah.
and back. They were always very fun. And just, they were good coaches. They helped out, win or lose, went to their corner, and they'd always help you out with a couple things they saw. That was very, very, very nice.
So on that trip, it's not just about, it's not just about the wrestling. Afterwards, after it's all said and done, of course it's hard. It's hard. 12 matches in 3 days is always hard, a lot of wrestling. But what are some of the things that you've really enjoyed about the trip to Florida?
I love that we had a hotel right next to the beach. just being able to find a coach and just go play in the water for a little while. And there is also a pool. Take a dip in the pool after the ocean. That was
So
nice.
you are a water girl, huh?
Oh yeah, love
Very
the
much.
ocean.
So while we're talking about that bucket list vacation place, where do you want to go on vacation? Like if you could go anywhere in the world.
Oh, anywhere. I've always wanted to go to Italy, Venice, Italy. That
Hmm.
one, that city's always caught my eye. I also want to go to like Colorado and California, explore those states.
So the most it's kind of crazy. For a while, everybody we talked about beach places, or then some people talk about Colorado or going to the mountains. There's been a lot of people that really want to go to Europe and stuff. So
Oh yeah.
it's yeah, I've noticed that in the last I don't know this last month or so of interviews, people really talked about going to Europe. I'm a beach person. I could live on the beach, so that's where I'm headed. After weigh-ins, what's your go-to things to eat after weigh-ins?
I love our little Hawaiian rolls with turkey and mayo. I also like to put some honey in there sometimes, or just eat it raw.
Yeah, you like a good squirt of honey now and then, don't you?
Oh yeah. After every match, that's a nice little reboot.
So what's that one food that you miss throughout the year when you're cutting weight, that guilty pleasure food?
Coffee. It's not a food, but I really miss coffee.
So you're talking coffee with all the crap put in it, so it's not really coffee anymore, or
No, I love black coffee. I love any coffee, honestly, mostly. I'm not really
gotcha,
a caramel fan though.
gotcha. Well, you can have coffee during season. I'm talking like ice
Yeah,
cream, cake, cheesecake. What's the sweets? What's that one thing that you
cheese.
absolutely love?
I love cheesecake. I have not had it in too long.
What's your favorite cheesecake?
Strawberry, for
Strawberry.
sure. Plain,
Very nice.
basic, but it's the best.
All right. If you get an opportunity to go out to eat anywhere, where's your favorite place to go eat?
Sushi.
Sushi. What's your favorite roll? You have kind of a crazy roll that you get.
There's this roll. It's called Vegas roll. I don't know if that's the same for everywhere, but I get it in Fort Dodge. It's spicy tuna, cream cheese, avocado, and then it's fried. It's great. Put some spicy mayo and eel sauce on there.
Good stuff. Good stuff, huh? When you're done with high school wrestling, have you thought about going on and wrestling in college?
I have thought about it, but I don't know if it's in my book. Like
Gotcha.
I want to go to Colorado to Spartan College of Aeronautics and Technology, and they just don't have a wrestling program.
Yep.
So unless my choices plans change and where I want to go has a wrestling team, then I will definitely wrestle.
So what's your plan? You're very specific on where you want to go. So what do you want to do what do you want to do?
uh, Airplane mechanics. So
Everything.
work on
Wow.
aircraft. Yeah.
Very cool. That's
Hmm.
really cool. That'd be that there might be a college I could point you in a direction, but we'll talk about that later. Um, After though, when it's all said and done, do you think you might give back to the sport and coach and officiate, or one of the either one or both?
I have a feeling I'll turn out to become a coach at some point in my life. I don't know if I'll come back to Iowa and coach here or wherever I'm at. I will probably end up coaching.
That would be awesome. I think you do very well at that. When you get old like me and your beard starts to get gray and all that, when you look back on your wrestling career, what's something you're gonna remember the most?
The support I had, not only from coaches like you, Jason, all of my coaches, but my teammates and the community around me.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you hope that the girls coming up get from your story? What are you hoping they take from you?
I hope they're inspired to not only pursue wrestling the best they can and with the most inspiration and just drive that they can, but to pursue life with ambition. I want them
I
to
like
be the most ambitious kids that to come from Ridgeview.
awesome. Um, something wrestling has taught you.
Ooh, wrestling's taught me a lot. Um, to be ambitious, I would say, and not get down on losses. Don't get down on yourself just because you lost that match. Know that you are better and you will become better.
So if a few years ago, when I first started coaching, people would say, you wrestle like a girl, and that was a derogatory term, right? It's not any longer. It's not. What do you think it means to wrestle like a girl?
I think it means to wrestle with confidence and not ego. I looking at boys wrestling from my aspect right now, I feel like it's fueled by ego. I see girls wrestling as more so confidence and hard work, time put in, and not so much just pure ego and pushing through.
Gotcha. I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. I only got one thing left. So before I do that one last thing, I want to tell you it's always a pleasure to have you around. You're one of those people that makes coaching and then I'm inspired to coach people like you. It's always fun. Yeah, and then you always come in with a smile. Not always happy after every match, but you always come back with a smile, and it always makes me feel good about that. Um, somebody I really have enjoyed coaching, so I want you to know that. And my last thing is just final thoughts. It doesn't have to be profound, but anything that's on your mind that you want people to know.
Don't let anything get you down, even if school's hard, life at home is hard, maybe wrestling's difficult. No matter what, you're having a fight with a friend or in a fight with a friend. No matter what, don't let that drag you down. Just look at the brighter side of things.
Very good. Thank you very much for taking some time tonight. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. And I'm sure we'll see you soon. I know we got to have an
Oh,
award ceremony one of these first days. I got to get that all organized. So, but no, thank you very much for coming on, and I appreciate it. We'll see you soon.
see ya.